Hey everybody, it's Chris from Family Geekery. And because it's the holidays, we've got people traveling, we got people out of pocket, and we weren't able to record an episode this week. So we're going to dig up an old episode and let you listen to it again. So I took a look at this year's episodes and found the one with the most downloads. And I'm a little concerned about how the algorithm works because the title of this one is episode 140, March Madness, Children's Character Deathmatch. Now, what in the heck is everybody searching for if the words children deathmatch end up in the top search results? But that's the most popular episode so far this year. And we're going to bring that as a retro rewind to you right now. So hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. And we here at Family Geekery are very thankful that you all take the time to listen to our silly little podcast. And speaking of silly little podcast, here's episode 140, March Madness, Children's Character Deathmatch. Enjoy.
Welcome to the Family Geekery Podcast, a podcast for geeks from a family of geeks. We talk about comics, video games, and anything else geeky. I'm Danny.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Chris.
And today, in honor of March Madness, we're going to do a little character bracket.
Yeah, some popular kids characters from TV shows, movies, books, cartoons.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But before we do that,
Geeky Weeks.
who's got something geeky to share?
I've got some geeky.
All right, start it off.
All right, before I forget, because I didn't write it down, but I remembered. I started watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Every like springtime, summertime, I usually pick a a weird teen drama to watch. Sometimes I rewatch stuff like Pretty Little Liars or Gossip Girl. Those are two of my faves. But this year I've decided to watch a new show, new to me, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So giving that a chance, seeing the first couple of episodes, it's a little bit cringe. But it's the 90s and it's a CW show. Before it was the CW, I guess.
Probably WB.
Yeah, that's what Mom was like. Oh, this show in Dawson's Creek totally revived WB. I'm like, okay. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also watched a couple of movies. I watched Flow, which was the Oscar winner for Best Animated Movie this year.
Kitty cat.
Yeah, I will say, it's a good movie. It's really beautiful. It's crazy that they made the whole thing in Blender. But as somebody who likes cats, the very beginning was hard for me to watch because it's about a cat getting caught in a flash flood. So, not fun. But the cat makes some fun animal friends, and they have a really cool adventure. So, yeah, that's nice. And then I also watched, it's like a sort of movie night, and a Discord server I'm in. I would say with friends, but I didn't know half of them. I watched Blade Runner 2049, which I kept calling 2077, but it's not Cyberpunk.
Have you seen the original Blade Runner?
Nope.
Really? But you watched the new one.
Yeah, we watched it together a couple of years ago, like when it came out. I remember that.
Okay.
But still haven't seen the first one. But it's a little confusing still as my second time watching it. I'm like, who's a robot? Who's not a robot? How did this robot get pregnant? Why is that such a big deal? But, yeah. Interesting. A really beautiful movie.
That it was.
And that's it. Trying to collect some clovers in Dreamlight Valley, and giving up on ranked in Marvel Rivals for this season because I've made it high enough and I don't want to risk declining again. So,
Good idea.
yeah.
Cool.
I'll wait for next season.
Cool.
All right. How about you, Danny?
Well, I'm on season 2 of Dexter, and that's pretty cool. And then I actually rope dropped last week.
What'd you rope
I
drop?
rope dropped a GameStop.
What?
What?
Were they having a drop?
Yeah, they had a Pokemon like booster bundle drop at 10 a.m. So
Was there other
Wow.
people there waiting with you?
yeah,
That's so funny.
there was like a line of people
Waiting
like
for a new set of Pokemon
9:30.
cards? Wow.
I was there, and they only had a certain amount, so they had to limit it.
You got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Nice.
What would you say was the median age of the people waiting?
I'd say 90%
90?
was 90% was my age and older. Probably more like late 20s older.
Okay.
And then there's about 2 little kids at the end of the line. So I hope they got something because there was a limited amount.
Oh no.
And their mom was standing in line with them.
Oh, I hope they got something so
Yeah.
the mom didn't have to deal with crying kids on the way home.
I hope so too. I did the math, and each person could get 2 boxes, but a lot of people only got 1. So hopefully those kids in the back got a box.
What do you mean a box?
Because it's like a booster bundle pack. It's like a box of a few packs.
Gotcha. Because a box in Magic the Gathering depends on the box, but like it's like usually like 12 packs or more.
It was 6.
Gotcha.
But that's it. That was my geeky week. Got to rope drop GameStop.
Nice. And you used my $5, didn't you?
Maybe. Went to good use.
That's good. Let's see. We watched a show on Apple Plus called Bad Monkey.
Bad Monkey.
And-
I think you talked about that last week.
Could be, but we finished it just the other
Nice.
night, and it was great. I highly suggest it. It was Vince Vaughn being Vince Vaughn. If you've ever seen Vince Vaughn in anything, that's who this was. But even saying that, I think if there's a chance for him to get an Emmy, I think he deserves it because he did an awesome job in this show. If they give
Who was
Emmys
it?
to
Vince Vaughn?
what's that?
Vince Vaughn?
Yeah.
Ah.
But other than that, let's see. I downloaded a mobile game. Actually,
Whoa.
I pre-downloaded it, or pre-ordered it, but it's a free game. And then it popped up the other day. It's like, hey, this game launched. So I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And I think it's called DC Dark Legion. And the reason why I pre-ordered it was the screenshots of it and some of the gameplay that they had before it released made it look like a DC version of Fallout Shelter.
That's what it looked like.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen ads for it.
Okay. And it is kind of like, dare I say, a nice try version of Fallout Shelter. But there's other stuff going on. You got to go into the town and beat people up. And my first battle that I went to, because you can upgrade your people before you send them into the city to battle people. The first battle I went to said that I was grossly underpowered because I didn't upgrade any of my people. And I was like, oh, what the heck, I'll just try it. And I won without any problem at all. So then I was like, well, what do we have this little strength bar before the battle for? But I think they start you off with green arrow, legendary, and then Wonder Woman. I think she's a legendary character also.
Legendary.
And then your third character, guess who your third character is?
Batman.
Close.
Aquaman.
Robin.
Close. It's
Superman.
Some unnamed mall cop.
Oh,
Paul Blart?
No, they couldn't even afford.
Oh, but then it's like a 1-star guy.
They couldn't even afford Paul Blart. And then after
That's
that,
funny.
you for some reason pick up one of the bad guys that you've just been killing, who has like a Joker face, and he's like one of the Joker clan people. I don't know how he got in my party. I'm like, this is kind of weird because Batman's kind of narrating the whole thing. I'm like, when do we get him? Well, I found out you get him if you spend $1.99 and get the beginner's pack, the starter pack. So I don't know how much time I'm going to invest in it. I do know how much money I'm going to invest in it. And
Zero.
That is zero, yeah. and that's pretty sad if you're not even... Your key demographic isn't willing to spend $1.99 on probably arguably one of the best characters in the DC universe. That's kind of telling for your game.
Oof.
But other than that, I collected all my clovers. Finished it just before recording on Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah, I think the event ended
And
30 minutes ago. I'm not getting anything to spawn.
It tells you in your, if you go to your tab that has your event stuff,
Oh, let me see.
you'll see it on the left-hand side, and it will say how much time you got left.
30 minutes with nothing spawning.
The
Brother!
The audience is getting upset that we're talking about a game that you're playing while we're recording.
Hey, they don't know that.
Don't
You're
tell them
editing
that.
this out.
So let's go ahead and start the episode because we're done with Geeky Weeks. And
yeah.
Amber has prepared for us a bracket of
Yes, I have.
characters, and we're going to have a little March Madness.
We are going to decide who's going to win in a fight.
A fight?
A fight.
I thought they were playing basketball against each other.
No.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I feel like
Bugs
some
Bunny
of them might
wins.
have a big upper hand against that. But so we're gonna put these beloved children's characters up against each other to fight. So yeah, I've just picked out a few that we had all at least heard of, and hopefully we know pretty well most of them. And I just put them in alphabetical order. There's no, national ranking system. We don't have anything. We can't put them in winning and losing, like number 1 can't fight number 16. They don't have ranks predestined for them. So they're just in alphabetical order, and they're going to fight against each other.
All right.
Before we start off, I'll just list all the characters that we've decided to make fight. And those are Aang, the Avatar, Astro Boy, Bugs Bunny, Darkwing Duck, Harry Potter, Iron Giant, Kim Possible, Kirby, Matilda, Percy Jackson, Perry the Platypus, or Agent P, Pikachu, Popeye, Sailor Moon, Shrek, and Sonic. So,
Good list.
we've got a good mix of cartoon characters. We've got a couple book characters, some TV show, some movies, some video games. So, we're gonna start it off with Aang versus Astro Boy.
All right.
Aang, we know him as the Avatar, master of the 4 elements, speaker to the spirit world. I feel like I know him a little bit better than you guys do, but we did an episode on Avatar a little while ago at least.
I'm sure we did.
And then Astro Boy, our little robot friend from Japan.
Little android.
Yeah, he's a little buddy. There was a movie in 2009 that had him in it, but he's been a popular character for a long time. So he mostly just flies around and shoots rockets out of his hands, potentially. Seems like something he would do.
says that he's a powerful android created by the head of Ministry of Science to replace his son.
Oh, that's right. We love a good
Rip.
robot kid, especially in Five Nights at Freddy's. There's a couple of those going around in Five Nights at Freddy's. So, what are we thinking? Who's winning this fight? Kid versus kid, honestly. That's kind of tragic.
Originally, I was thinking Aang is pretty darn powerful.
Yes.
But then, the limited amount of shows that I've watched with him, no one really gets hurt, right? They throw some rocks at each other and then they escape. So there's not a lot of violence going on. There's definitely no rockets coming out of his hands. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think Aang in his world is pretty darn powerful. But I think Aang in the futuristic world against a cyborg.
A little robot boy who probably can't die very easily.
I'm not sure he's got the upper hand anymore. So give me your pitch.
What's interesting about Aang is he's raised in the Air Nation, so he's like very monk-like. He's very spiritual. A lot of his fighting is defensive when he's in it. When he does his fighting, except for his like big fight against Lord Ozai at the end, he's doing a lot of defense, a lot of protection. That's his whole thing, is he wants to protect and unite the whole all the four nations. So I don't know if he'd want to fight another kid. I feel like he might just be more on the defense, more on the, hey, let's talk this through.
And then he gets a rocket in his face.
Yeah. Mostly probably just deflecting those rockets. So I don't know, I might be on your side with this one. I originally thought Aang would make it very far, just because he is very powerful, but like thinking about his personality, I don't know.
So here's some of the weapons that Astro has had over the course of his history.
Okay.
He's had machine guns on his backside that fire actual bullets instead of lasers. He had finger lasers at one point, but then they got replaced with arm cannons.
Okay.
And it changed to full arm blasters in both arms. And his arms rockets are absent, although arm cannons can serve as a means of propulsion.
Oh.
His eyes act as lights, and they can analyze things, and they can see through skin or tissue imitating an X-ray.
Oh.
Astro retains his super hearing and strength as well as rockets in his feet. So, I think
Boy's got a lot of
I think he's pretty stacked.
firepower.
Yeah. You gotta leave it to the Japanese to make sure that they've got plenty of weapons in their robots.
Yeah, I think my money's on Astro Boy.
All right. I guess we're pretty unanimous here.
I'll give you one more pitch for him.
Okay.
I think because he is part machine, he's also susceptible to being hacked. Whereas I think Aang is pretty one with himself and wouldn't allow himself to be, controlled by others. So Astro Boy has the possibility of losing his soul and going rogue.
Ah. But unfortunately for Aang, he doesn't live in a world with computers. He doesn't have that skill set.
Right.
Astro Boy's one possible weakness in this scenario.
No, I was saying that wasn't a weakness. That was a vulnerability that would make him even more ultra-violent.
Oh, a strength.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aang wouldn't allow himself to hurt others by being controlled.
Right.
Whereas Astro Boy might hurt others because he's being controlled.
Oh.
He was created. Anything that can be created can be recreated.
That's true.
So, we're going with Astro Boy. All right, so who's next?
Next up, we have an interesting one. Bugs Bunny versus Darkwing Duck. I will say, Bugs Bunny I kind of put in here because he was iconic, but while trying to find some characters, because 16 is a lot of people, I searched, like, you know, powerful cartoon characters, and Bugs Bunny was, like, number 4 or something like that.
Oh.
I think we found that out. We did something similar to this a while back with most powerful, you know, cartoon characters or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely got some tricks up his sleeve.
But also, so does Darkwing Duck. Someone who, from what I gathered of his intro sequence of his TV show, has some fun, throws some punches, uses some gadgets, and crashes his motorcycle a lot.
Yeah, what I remember about Darkwing Duck was he was basically Warner Brothers' version of a cartoonized Batman.
Wait, it's Warner Brothers? It's not Disney?
Oh,
This says Disney.
is it Disney?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought he was the Daffy Duck prototype. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Does look
No,
like
That
a
was
Daffy Duck.
Duck Dodgers in the 21st and a
Oh.
half century. I'm getting my ducks mixed up. All right,
No, this is
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. He's got the hat and the cape.
Okay, from Disney after school cartoon time.
Sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't alive when it played.
Yeah, so he is like a Batman type gadget carrying duck.
Yeah.
So he's got gadgets. But Bugs,
I don't know too much about his personality, but I know Bugs is sassy and would fight someone. I know Bugs would.
I've seen his fist up in the air before. And he's got the power of cartoon.
Yeah. He's got Looney Tunes buff.
Yeah, like other characters
true.
may not break the fourth wall of being in a cartoon, but Bugs Bunny straight up will and use that to his power.
Yeah, he'll like take some random, like a random big hammer out of his non-existent pockets or something like that.
Right.
Like,
Run somebody
he's
over with a
got
bus.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think he's pulling any punches.
I don't think so.
Darkwing Duck is crippled by Disney Corporation,
Unfortunately.
not being able to be ultra violent. I'm going with Bugs.
Dang it. Yeah. I think Bugs Bunny would outsmart him.
Yeah,
you don't need
give
no
him
gadgets.
give him a character. I'm sure he could like attempt to seduce Darkwing Duck. I don't know. There's so many things that Bugs can do.
He can play basketball.
He can play. If this was March Madness for real, he'd probably be our automatic winner for best basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he is the winner in this fight also against Darkwing Duck.
All right. So who do we get next?
Next up, this is interesting. We've got Harry Potter versus the Iron Giant.
Oh.
I know Iron Giant isn't really a fighter. He's a lover. But he's a big guy. So, and he's iconic, so that's why I picked him. So yeah, can Harry Potter take down a, I don't know, 20-foot tall giant robot?
So what's... You guys know a lot more about Harry Potter than I do,
Okay.
because I haven't made it past the first movie.
I thought you did when we went to Universal. I thought you finally made a binge.
Maybe.
Okay.
What's the biggest bad that he has taken out in his movies?
Voldemort?
That's just a noseless dude. There's got to be something bigger and badder than him.
No.
That's the
He rode a
epitome
dragon.
of evil.
Yes.
Like there wasn't
But-
dragons or...
There were, but he didn't fight them. He rode them.
He did the whole Tri-Wizard tournament.
Yeah, there was the Triwizard Tournament.
I think that was...
He did, like, I guess, fight a dragon. But It was a small dragon.
So our first question is Voldemort versus Iron Giant. Who wins?
See, here's the thing. In Harry Potter, there's that spell, Avada Kedavra, which is like the killing spell. I think I got that right. I don't know. I haven't seen Harry Potter in a long time.
Be careful saying it too many times. We have listeners, you know.
But that's the spell that says, hey, I can kill you. And that's what Voldemort tried to use on Harry Potter, and Harry Potter lived, so that's why he's the boy who lived, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But can that work on a robot, is my question.
Couldn't he just, like, turn the robot into, like, a snake or something? And then
Yeah, probably.
step on him?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm sure there's some spell out there.
There's a lot of spells out there that Harry Potter could use to
Because-
defeat the beloved
Because
Iron Giant.
Voldemort had magic to fight back with.
What does Iron Giant have? Big hands?
Big body.
He could squeeze him. If he gets a hold of Harry Potter, I'm sure he'd go squash.
Give him a little scar on his head.
Yeah.
So we thinking Harry Potter can hexy poo, hex on you all over Iron Giant.
I think so.
All right, let's go with Harry Potter.
All right, Harry Potter, moving on to the next round. Next up, we have Kim Possible versus Kirby.
Another
I think they'd be
matchup
friends.
that's very odd, but because it's alphabetical, it just has to happen.
Yeah. So one of them has to win. Two very, very popular and fun characters.
Does Kim Possible have powers, or is she just a little agent girl
She just kicks butt.
with her booty shorts?
No, she wears cargo pants.
Oh.
Unless she's cheerleading.
But is she a fighter?
Yeah. She fights the guy a lot. Drogo? Draken. She fights the guy Draken a lot.
But it's like hand-to-hand combat?
Martial arts.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think
Grab
her
you
hand-to-hand combat or martial arts would be a problem, considering the person that she'd be fighting with is able to just
Suck.
slurp her up if she got close enough?
If she gets close enough. But what is Kirby going to do with martial arts powers? Just kick her a little bit?
Maybe I don't know enough about Kirby to find out what happens after she gets slurped up. Does he spit her
Throws her
back
off a
out?
cliff.
Well, I guess. I don't know.
in
But he
Smash?
also, like, takes the powers of the guy that he slurps up. So, like,
no
when
powers.
he slurps up the fire guy, he can do fire powers. Or when he slurps up the ice guy, he gets ice powers. When he slurps up Link, he gets a little sword and shield and a little green hat.
So he's got the power to accessorize.
Yeah.
But where do the people go when they get slurped?
And his
He
mouth.
slurps them and spits them out.
Oh.
Yeah. So she would get slurped, Kirby would get the powers, and then she'd get back out.
I think he wins then.
You think so? Mm-hmm. I kind of want to see him fight Harry Potter. But I don't want to do my girl Kim dirty.
I think Kim just picked the wrong opponent.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
Kim could have beat a couple of these people.
I think
But
Kim versus
unfortunately not.
Agent P would have been a good one.
Oh, that would have been fun. It's a shame. Maybe in the losers bracket. Who knows? Maybe they'll meet one day.
All right, Kirby it is.
So we're decided on Kirby.
Yep.
All right. All right, now the other half of the bracket. We've got Matilda versus Percy Jackson. I'm going to be
Well-
very biased here. So I want to hear what you guys think first.
I don't know. Percy Jackson takes on some gods.
Gods,
I think he can
literal
take on a little
gods.
girl.
Well, she is a witch. Or she has magic powers, similar to Harry Potter. I did see, this isn't from, I never read the book, but I do remember watching the movie as a kid, and there's, I think, a musical, and I think I watched a clip from that, where she basically was fighting the lady who owns the school, the bad lady, and there was a bunch of iron chains, and she, like, morphed them into a giant guy, and, like a giant chain knight, and was swinging around these giant chains, which looked really cool, and I'll give Matilda that. However, Percy Jackson, if we're counting him and his, 16-year-old self and not his 12-year-old self, he's kind of invincible. He's got the Achilles heel type invincibility, so he's only got one weak spot.
But does he need to be in water to be strong, or does that just make him stronger?
Makes him stronger. He is
Okay.
a very skilled swordsman outside of being in the water.
So if we're playing like a Street Fighter type version of this, and it randomly selects a beachfront,
Then he's
battle
winning,
scene.
hands down.
It's cooked.
Because he can heal himself in the water. He can use the water. But also, if there's plumbing nearby, he can use the plumbing. He's got an issue with plumbing. He breaks it a lot.
I think I'm going with the demigod over the witch.
Me too. I feel like he's fought some bigger baddies in his childhood.
Yes, I think so. I'm glad you guys agree. Alright, Percy Jackson, you move on. Next, we've got a fun one. We've got a cute one here. We've got Perry the Platypus versus Pikachu.
Battle of the cuteness.
Specifically, Ash's Pikachu, the popular, not just any Pikachu, Ash's Pikachu. Who has the power of friendship, I guess. The power of bonding with his buddy Ash.
I think Pikachu has survived a lot longer than Perry the Platypus.
Like, you mean legacy-wise?
Yeah. He's stood
I don't
the
know if
test
you're
of
on
time.
TikTok, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, voice actor, the creator of Phineas and Ferb, he's pretty popular on TikTok.
But look at Agent P's greatest foe.
Doofenshmirtz,
And
the
he's not
failed
getting-
inventor.
He's not getting a lot of street cred by defeating that guy.
No,
Uh.
he's like a one-trick pony. He's really good at defeating this one guy, but we haven't really seen him against anything else.
Like a Snorlax.
Right.
I will say, I don't see anyone rope dropping a GameStop for some Agent P cards.
Nice, Danny. Nice. That's good. That's good.
I think we got to go with Pikachu.
I think so. I'm trying to think of. Let me do one Google search real quick. Would we say Pikachu would or Agent P would be like a fighting type Pokemon if he were one?
I guess.
I'd say he's a platypus, so maybe he'd be like water, but Agent P doesn't really go in the water. So let's say let's see what I'm looking up their weakness if one is weak to the other in the game or whatever.
I think water is weak to lightning, isn't it?
Yes.
So I think Pikachu definitely
Okay,
wins.
fighting has never been weak to electric. So, Pikachu doesn't get any buffs from that. But I think a little electric rat can wreck a little platypus.
Agreed.
Alright,
Make it so.
make it so. Moving on. Popeye versus Sailor Moon.
This is basically my generation versus your generation.
Yeah.
You're going to have to help me out with this one because I don't know very much about Sailor Moon.
I don't either.
Moon Prism Power makeup. That's what she says when she
And
turns
a
into
guy
Sailor
with
Moon.
a bicep.
She doesn't get stronger with spinach, but she is like the queen of the moon reincarnated, which is cool. But if we're talking early on Sailor Moon, she don't know anything. She's very clumsy. She's very I like how I picked these characters, and Sailor Moon's one of my favorite characters, and I'm only saying bad things about her. She's very clumsy, she's very unskilled with her craft, doesn't know a whole lot, relies on her friends to do a whole lot, and then she just kind of steals the kill. Except it's a kid's show, so there's not really kills. It's more she heals the demons, kind of. So she's got her like moon healing power. She says something like that, and then the person turns like back into a person from the demon. So she doesn't really do killing. She's more like healing the evil out of people. And Popeye got big arms.
My pitch for Popeye would be, first of all, he served our country allegedly, so we got to give him props for that. And also, he survived Olive Oil's whining.
Whining?
Yeah, so he's got to be kind of impervious to the female squeal. So
and there is a lot of that with Usagi.
He may not even acknowledge Sailor Moon's presence until he was close enough to punch her.
And like Sailor Moon, we're not counting her buddies, right? We don't have Mars or Mercury or Venus who actually fights, and we don't have Tuxedo Mask, who usually saves the day every single episode. It's him who is the reason that Sailor Moon wins the fight. So she doesn't have any of her backup, and she doesn't have Luna giving her strategy. That's the cat. She doesn't have her cat telling her what to do. But Popeye, give him a can of spinach, and he's punching anyone. He's taking anyone down.
Now, we do run the risk, if he absorbs her powers after fighting, that he would be Popeye the Sailor Moon.
Oh, that's crazy. We got the sailor versus the sailor. Who's got the cuter sailor outfit, though?
All right, who's winning?
Unfortunately, I think it's Popeye.
I think it's Popeye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Last bracket of round one.
Last one for round one, we have kind of a meme fest over here. We've got Shrek versus Sonic. And man, it's so funny that it worked out this way. Because everybody has seen the new like Shrek and it's like, please pull a Sonic. Make him look more like the original Shrek. So that's really funny. And both kind of meme lords. You know, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Sonic impregnating Mario and stuff like that.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. We got two meme lords over here. But who's gonna win? The ogre or the Speedy Hedgehog?
Oh, no.
See, I don't know too much about Sonic. I haven't seen the new movies. And haven't played the games.
I saw the new movie and he defeated Shadow.
But Shadow is also just like a hedgehog.
Yeah, but it's a hedgehog.
What about Knuckles? I feel like Knuckles is more similar to Shrek.
But Shadow is a hedgehog with Keanu Reeves powers.
Oh. He's the chosen.
Yeah. Well, I think Sonic can literally run circles around Shrek. Shrek was unsuccessful at ridding himself of a donkey.
Okay, but here's my thing. Here's my pitch with Shrek. Do you remember season 1? Do you remember the first movie where he literally takes on like 50 of the soldiers, 50 of Lord Farquaad's soldiers, with like just a keg?
True.
Like, I don't know. He's not the speediest, but he is the big guy. Which one wins? The speedy or the big?
You got a good point.
Yeah.
And I think if Shrek doesn't move forward, then we're going to end up with the same problem again with Sonic versus Popeye.
Oh.
Is it going to be speed or power? So maybe for that reason, we let
Shrek go by?
the big proceed to see how big he really is.
Okay. I'm down with that.
All right.
Okay.
So Shrek
Yeah,
is
let's-
advancing. Sonic's got more
All
important
right.
things to do.
Yeah, Sonic's got to go.
He's got
I don't
entire
know.
worlds to save.
All right, our next fight, we've got Astro Boy versus Bugs Bunny. I think this one's kind of easy.
And we've got real weapons versus, again, cartoon weapons.
Yeah. Is Astro Boy a better shot than Foghorn? Foghorn Leghorn? Is that his name? No, that's the
That's the rooster.
rooster. Who's the guy that's trying to hunt Bugs
Oh.
Bunny?
Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd. Is Astro Boy a better shot than Elmer Fudd?
I believe so.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
leaning.
have to go with Astro Boy on this
I'm leaning
one.
towards the android with this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
All right. Sorry, Bugs. Now we have Harry Potter versus Kirby. I know who I want to win, but I don't know if it will win.
If Kirby takes Harry Potter's powers,
Kirby's got access to unlimited magic.
Can Kirby talk though? If
No.
he gets the magic power but
That's
can't say the
true.
spells,
Oh,
that's true.
let's
Might
see.
be cut.
that may be his true weakness. He can't talk. He can slurp, but he can't talk.
Kirby cannot talk in complete sentences.
He would never be able to master the spells.
He'd be doing crazy stuff.
Okay, so in Harry Potter, skilled wizards can perform magic without speaking.
Skilled.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think Kirby's a skilled wizard.
He acquired these powers by slurping, not by practice.
He needs to go to Hogwarts for 7 years first.
And get corrected over and over again by a whiny little girl. I think Kirby's reign of terror might just end here.
Yeah.
Harry can do spells non-verbally. But does Kirby take all of Harry Potter's abilities or just like the ability to do magic? That's the thing.
I just don't think that magic is something that you can just do.
Yeah.
If someone bestows those powers on you, or you slurp them, either way,
Right.
I don't
Right.
think you can replicate that too easily.
Well, we are so sorry, Kirby.
Sorry, Kirby. Get more
So
practice.
sorry.
Get good.
Get good. Go to Hogwarts, go study up. You'll be here next time.
All right.
All right.
Ooh.
Percy Jackson versus Pikachu.
Lightning Thief.
The lightning thief versus the lightning
Rat.
Pokemon.
So, as we established earlier, water is weak to lightning. Electric. But Percy's managed to evade Zeus for a while. He might upset him verbally sometimes, but he's not been smited by Zeus. He's not been smote yet. But I don't think he's faced off against Zeus. He would get wrecked by Zeus. But would he get wrecked by Pikachu?
That is the question.
That is the question.
Pikachu, a pocket monster. Now, Percy
This is a
Jackson has
tough
defeated real monsters.
Real monsters.
So that would be an argument for defeating a pocket monster.
Pikachu's got a good size to him. I want to see them be friends. I think they could be friends. But
Not on this bracket.
Nope.
yeah.
So who are we going with?
What do you think, Danny?
I'm leaning Pika.
Yeah. He can do, paralyzed stuff. He can do big bolts.
Let's go with Pikachu.
Let's go with Pikachu. I think Percy might get got by the cuteness. He's got a fair couple of pets in the series, so I think he might be overwhelmed by cuteness. All right, our last fight of this round is Popeye versus Shrek.
So this is the Strong Boy versus Strong Boy we were looking at.
Yep.
So the time has come. Who wins?
So Popeye eats spinach, gets stronger. Shrek eats onions, has bad breath, lives in a swamp.
I think the real deciding factor is if Popeye's seemingly unlimited supply of cans of spinach wasn't there, Shrek is always strong.
Right.
True.
But if Popeye gets close enough to land like one punch, right? That's all he needs to knock Shrek out.
Because Shrek
Can he
is
get close
basically-
enough to get to Shrek, though?
Well,
I feel like Shrek's arm reach wingspan is bigger than Popeye's.
you may have never seen Popeye's ranged attack.
He's got a ranged attack?
Where it's,
What does he do, throw cans?
no, I mean it's more a missile attack.
Well, he kind of like winds up and goes, right?
Yeah, he like uses his arms as propellers and
Yeah.
rams into the person. So I think
So
he can
kind
get
of similar to a Sonic.
he can get a running start, but I think it still comes down to that can of spinach just might not be there.
Oh. We say no. We've got to give Popeye the spinach.
He's got the spinach.
He's got the spinach. He can't do nothing if he doesn't have the spinach, right?
Exactly.
What do you think, Danny? Did Popeye get to eat?
I think he can have some spinach.
You can have a little snack.
But I think Shrek comes out stronger.
I think so.
And I've got a real problem also with the fact that a guy that isn't normally strong can bust open a can of spinach with a single hand.
Oh. So maybe he's got a little bit of natural strength.
So he does have some natural strength, yeah.
He's
I
got
mean-
enough.
He's got the forearms for it.
Yeah. But ultimately we're picking Shrek.
I think so.
Okay.
He's got more marketability anyways.
Yes. All right. Now we've got our top 4.
Quarterfinals.
Astro Boy, Harry Potter, Pikachu, and Shrek. And honestly, I'm going to say there's some surprises in here that I was not expecting. But our top 4, ultimately we got 2 fights left. First up, Astro Boy versus Harry Potter.
This is where the vulnerability of possibly being corrupted might come into play.
You think so?
Although I've never seen Harry Potter manipulate technology in any of his
Right.
spells.
There's not really technology. Harry Potter lives in a pre-technology kind of limbo era.
He
where
might
they
just
have-
poop his pants if he sees some evil robot come out with lasers in.
Moving pictures, moving newspapers, but no cell phone. He doesn't have a cell phone. I don't. I think I'm leaning towards Astro Boy here. I think, as he's defeated the other people with his guns, his everything, I feel like this might be a similar fight as against Aang,
Yeah.
where Harry Potter's got a lot of powers, yes, but is he using them against a little boy robot? Like, is he using them? And in a way, it's similar to his fight against Iron Giant too, because they're both robots. I don't know if Harry Potter doesn't have the defensive mechanisms that Aang may have had. Also, never really seen him do defensive magic. More just like, flicking stuff away, and I don't know. I don't know if he can do that effectively when missiles and bullets are both coming at him.
Bullets out of the backside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
And
I'm
he'd be
leaning
hard to hit with a
towards-
spell flying around.
Yep, I'm afraid we might have to go with Astro Boy.
Yep.
Wow. Astro Boy in the finals. Who's gonna meet him? Is it gonna be Pikachu or Shrek? Oh my gosh. I don't want to see this fight happen. That's sad.
I do want to see Pikachu just walk up to Shrek and just start saying Pika Pika, and Shrek being like, what is this all about?
I think Shrek has finally met his match. I don't know if he can win against Pikachu.
Yeah. And for the future, I don't know if Shrek would have a chance against Astro Boy.
Oh, definitely not.
I think Pikachu would have a little bit better chance.
I think so.
I think Shrek's got to get close enough to get his hands on someone to battle them. And
even then...
you don't want to get your hands on Pikachu.
Yeah. Even then, Pikachu's just gonna zap zap.
And if Pikachu was able to electrify the earwax in Shrek's ears, it might explode his head.
Oh my gosh.
So we bring in Pikachu to the finals.
Pikachu's going to the finals. Alright, our final battle. Astro Boy versus Pikachu.
You notice that Japan is very well represented here.
Yeah,
Yeah, they buff their people.
they got mad at us for Sailor Moon losing the first fight, but even Kirby won a fight, so that's okay.
So Astro Boy and Pikachu.
Wow, this is quite the battle. Astro Boy shooting guns, shooting rockets, Pikachu shooting electricity.
I'm
Oh.
afraid to allow Astro Boy to get too OP.
Yeah. If Astro Boy is a cyborg, could Pikachu electrify him?
Yeah. It could
Malfunction him?
scramble his circuits.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that's where he finds his match.
who?
Astro Boy.
So, according to Pokemon, Steel type, which I think Astro Boy would be, not very effective against electric.
Right.
Yeah.
Think he short circuits.
But that's just his weakness against like he's not taking extra damage from Pikachu. Pikachu isn't effective against Steel. It's just Pikachu's not taking any extra damage, or Pikachu's taking a little bit less damage from Astro Boy.
But knowing a little bit about electronics myself,
Yeah.
if Astro Boy is circuit type and not steel type, sensitive electronic circuits are very susceptible to uber damage from electricity. So unless he's
That's what I'm
got a
thinking.
Faraday cage around him, I think Astro Boy is done.
Dunzo.
Donzo, poor boy. I think Astro Boy should just adopt Pikachu as his companion.
Kind of looks like Ash. I can see that. But we're not ending this with a cop out. We're not ending this with and they become friends. Not one of them is winning. And it's gonna be
Astro Boy's
Pikachu.
dead. Time to make another son. Third time.
A third time. Third time's a charm. Maybe if they want to be Pikachu, they'll have to make him out of ground. That's what Electric
Dirt
is
boy.
weak to.
All right, so our first annual March Madness children's
Winner.
character champion is Pikachu Rodriguez. I think that's his last name.
Can I tell you guys a reject that I wanted to put in here?
Go for
Go
it.
ahead.
So I was like, so you notice all of these people are like the heroes of the story. I wanted to go with the heroes of their story and not, the enemies who may be a little stronger, maybe a little weaker. I made that decision when I thought to put Aslan or like the White Witch in here, and I was like, wait, Aslan's literally God. So maybe not a fair fight. Although if he pairs against Percy Jackson don't believe in God. He believes in gods. So who knows? Maybe it would have been an interesting fight, but
I mean, he's just a haircut away from being a weakling.
yeah. Maybe Aslan can be in next year's edition of March Madness, but I just wanted to throw out the honorable mentions.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to call out to the audience, ask you guys what you think of our bracket. Would you have made any changes? If so, let us know on our socials. Let us know in an email, podcast@familygeekery.com.
Now, when is Super Smash gonna add the rest of these characters? Because there's already Pikachu and Kirby in Smash.
Sounds like we need Astro Boy in Smash. Then we can find out for sure.
Yeah, we need Smash Ultimate to make some new DLC.
Nice.
No, we don't. We don't need more DLC. I don't play it, but I know there's a lot of DLC for that.
All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap up this episode. Anything final thoughts before we go?
Nope.
Nada.
All right. Thank you to Amber for putting together this bracket.
You're
It's a
welcome.
lot of fun. Thank you to everyone out there for listening. Like I said, go check out the socials, check out the YouTube channel, see what's going on there. Go to your favorite podcast provider, give us a little review. Let us know what you think. Do that thing that podcasters ask you to do.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
That too. That's going to wrap it up for this one. We thank you as always for listening. And until next time,
Peace
out.
out
and geek
and
out.
geek out.
Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time, peace out and geek out.